Hello and welcome to the outdoors in Queensland. For many, like myself, the outdoors is a playground, a place to learn and improve those skills like riding a bike or skateboarding, no matter your skill level. For others, well, the outdoors is just a great place to relax and unwind. If somebody asked you why you enjoy the outdoors, what would your answer be? When a busy work schedule consumes so much of your time, it's difficult to find the right balance between career and lifestyle.
Hi, my name's Janine Young. I got into trials in 2005. I've always loved the outdoors and trials is a great way to get out and enjoy the bush. Trials riding isn't a mainstream sport and it's relatively new. You see a lot of people riding mountain bikes, but there's not a lot of people getting around on a trials bike, just because it is very challenging. The first impression anyone really has of trials riding is the lack of seat. That's the first thing anyone comments on. They're amazed by the ability for us to hop on the back wheel. When I first started riding trials, I just spent hours out on the front yard on the road just trying to balance. Just when I put a foot down, I was just determined to get it, so yeah, just stuck with it. I think it's important for young kids to get outdoors, and not only does it keep you mentally and physically fit, it's nice to enjoy the environment and the outdoors. From a young age, I've always enjoyed going outside, and trials is a way for me to push my boundaries.
Andy. Insurance will cover that, right? Where were we? It's pushing your limits, like Janine does. It's extremely important to be able to push your limits. It teaches you more about your sport and also influences the way you live. But sometimes it's important just to sit back, relax, forget about everything else in the world. including your soaking wet laptop.
There was a time long ago I was free. No nice shoes, no nice clothes, and no TV. I walked to school with my dog, or I rode. And I travel on back on a big old dusty road. Yeah, I travel on back on a big old dusty road. I walked a lot of miles, I showered with a hose, I climbed a lot of trees. I thought I had it all, no one knew I had it all, but then I had to leave. Often I think too much about all of these things I have around. All I can say about all that is leave it all. So leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Pick it up, throw it out, 'cause it's not what life's about. So leave it all behind.
Nature is a tool. Nature is a tool to get us to experience not just the wider world, but ourselves. It's about learning to take responsibility for ourselves and measure our own risks. For example, falling out of a tree is a great lesson in risk and reward. Thus, outdoor education plays a significant role in our kids' personal development.
My name's Jonathan Goss. I've been the trainee sailing master on this voyage. I think young people gain a lot by being part of an exciting experience like sailing a ship. It's personally very satisfying to steer a big ship and be part of a team that functions well. But I think more importantly is the sense over a number of days that perhaps you get to where you realise that your own individual satisfaction isn't as important as the whole experience of the team, and in fact the ship itself is more important than any individual on the ship.
Some of the things that have been hard for me is being around people that I don't really know and living in this little small compartment.
It's just different compared to being in a tent on land.
It's always exciting learning new stuff, but it can be frustrating at sometimes. I've learnt how to put up and take down sails.
I love how we have to do watches.
I love it how we have to do hands-on with the boat, really work up your muscles.
It's like a rite of passage that we need to be able to be taken away from our comfortable home environment and experience what it's like to be a really important member, but not the most important member of a team.
A team's important because you each need to know what you're doing, and if one person doesn't know what they're doing, the whole thing can go bad.
I think I got closer to people on the boat, talked to them a lot more. I appreciated all the help from them and everything like that.
Overall, the trip's been life-changing. What I've experienced, it's pretty cool.
It's really important that we include adventure-based learning in part of the curriculum. It teaches you a lot about the social environment, as much as about yourself through the adventures that we have and the challenges that you face, because it's okay to make mistakes in a supportive environment. That's how we learn, is actually by making mistakes and then having an opportunity to try again.
As we've seen, the outdoors is a great place for learning, but not just for kids. Us big kids have got a lot to gain too. For these three climbers, being outdoors is more than a physical pursuit.
Hi, my name's Dom. I've been climbing for about 7 years now. Hi, my name's Webb and I've been climbing for 3 years.
I'm Clara and I've been climbing for roughly 9 months.
I started with indoor and eventually got outdoors, so it was a nice progression. To see things from up here, it's a bit of a different angle from what most people look at it, especially when you're halfway up a wall or near the top and you look out and you get the best view of the lot.
Benefits of climbing: increased confidence, strength, belief in oneself, and opportunity to immerse yourself in the outdoors and have a blast.
The thing that motivates me about climbing is just that you can push yourself. The community is really involving and everyone helps you along, but in the end, when you're actually climbing, you're the one doing the work for yourself.
I really like the challenge it brings. I discovered that I have a fear of heights and I'm trying to overcome that fear through climbing.
Now, there's got to be something more than just the climbing to make a 10-hour day feel great. I think most of that just comes from hanging out with friends. What I really love about climbing is it really gets you away from the modern world. You know, everyone these days is sitting at desks, staring at screens for 8, 9, 12 hours a day, and some of these people then go and... One sec. Hey man, can I give you a call back? Yeah, that's cool, just shoot me an email. Yeah, I'll get it. Yep, cheers. Sorry about that. Where was I? That's right, technology, it just invades everyone's lives and takes over completely. And I think it's a real shame that people can't get out into nature and appreciate it for its lack of it.
My main prerogative is to overcome my fear of heights, first and foremost. Anything on top of that is a bonus.
3, 2, 1, release.
How could you not want to be out here? Instead of being locked up inside or looking at a computer screen all the time, you get to live it. So why let everyone else have that dream when you can actually be part of it yourself?
As a parent, as well as an educator, I really believe that we need to get our kids out more. I think young people are risk takers and explorers by nature and need to be encouraged with that. I think it's probably the missing link. It's something that's really important for our young people and it's really important for our future.
For me, the psychological benefits of being amongst nature are clear. I have time to think, breathe, and enjoy life in all of its beauty. You don't have to have a plan to get outdoors. You don't have to have a goal. It's a way of life. It's about connections. It's about experiences and enriching your life simply through being outside. So get out there, get amongst it, see it for yourself. There's a whole world to explore. Alright, cut, that's a wrap. Sweet. It's amazing what you can film in a studio these days.
All I can say about all that is leave it all. So leave it out, leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Pick it up, throw it out, 'cause it's not what life's about. So leave it out, leave it all behind. Leave it out behind. Pick it up, throw it out, that's fine. There's too many things in the world that I call mine. Pick it up, throw it out, that's fine. There's too many things in the world that I call mine. Often I think too much about all of these things I have around. All I can say about all that is leave it all.